Greetings, motherfuckers of YouTube and Blog TV. It's the Shredder here, and this is going to be a response to a PM I've received asking me about the Scottish Defence League. The PM I got, I'm not going to name the user involved. I don't really want to give this jackass any more attention than he already wants. But it's asking me, why do I care so much about the English Defence League? Why do I give a flying fuck what goes on down there when we already have a Scottish Defence League up here to worry about? Now, it's interesting that you mentioned the Scottish Defence League. There's been 3 defence leagues, well, 2 spin-off defence leagues ever since the English Defence League took off. The Welsh Defence League and the Scottish Defence League. Now, the Welsh Defence League is practically dead in the water. There's been no activity from them whatsoever ever since the Panorama investigation that the BBC aired showing that they have all these ties to neo-Nazi organisations. They're dead in the water as far as everyone's concerned. As for the Scottish Defence League, now, they had a Facebook page up until about last year. Before they shut it down, I've checked a few of these anti-fascist groups who have thoroughly investigated them, and the stats all seem to check out. The Scottish Defence League, before they shut down their Facebook page, there were 644 members there claiming to be part of the Scottish Defence League. Of those who made their location known, 83 of them were based in Scotland, 79 were based in England, and 9 were based in Wales, therefore covering the island of Great Britain. Now, 10 members appeared to be from the USA, 5 from Australia, 2 from Canada, 1 from Israel, 1 from Spain, 1 from Northern Ireland, and 1 from Serbia, and 1 from mainland China. Now, if these are all Scottish expatriates, then it's a bit ironic that they would post this stuff from foreign countries and then complain about foreigners immigrating into their former country. But why do I not seem to give a rat's ass about the Scottish Defence League? The simple fact is they're practically a non-entity. Let me give you some examples. To date, the Scottish Defence League, the highest attendance they have ever had at a protest rally was the November 2009 rally in Glasgow that had, according to Strathclyde Police, approximately 80 people. Now, not long after this, they had a rally in February 2010, where they planned to march, I believe it's from Prince's Gardens in Edinburgh. I can't remember where the final destination was, I forgot to write that part down. But they were planning a protest there, and it turned out basically just to be one massive piss-up in a pub for the EDL members because they didn't get to march. Not because of the police were actually standing guard protecting them inside this pub from 2,000 anti-SDL protesters. Yes, 40 people showed up to this Edinburgh protest in 2010. And again, they couldn't move anywhere. The police were just there to protect the SDL members and the protesters in case any violence kicked off. Now, the SDL claimed that over 100 of its members were turned away at airports and roads by the police and couldn't come to the rally. This was dismissed by all departments in Edinburgh and Lothian Police as bullshit. The SDL is a dead organisation, it's a bunch of deadbeats. The BNP has more support north of the border. The fucking Ku Klux Klan has more members in Scotland than the Scottish Defence League. That's why I don't give a flying fuck about the SDL.